friends, and welcome to another Moments with Millie. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you are returning, I appreciate you coming back to the channel. If you would hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate that because I am trying to grow my channel. I'm getting some good positive feedback and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And as you may know, I just want to promote love, harmony, kindness, thinking outside the box, thinking for yourself, going outside the boundaries of what you might think is normal, or just questioning everything you've ever been taught, no matter who was teaching. And this is all just if you have the desire to learn things that you might never have expected to even question. But today I happened to see a video, and it was a woman who said, I've always felt this way because that's what I was taught when I was young. And she said she never would have questioned anything because she was told that was the way it was when she was young, and so she accepted that. And it made me think, why do we have such a hard time questioning things? Just because that's what we learned in the beginning. For example, I thought about, what something she had said was discussing politics, and that when she was young, she was told if you were a good, faithful Christian, that you would be of a certain political party. And that was just the way it was, and that was the way it was supposed to be. The long story short is, as she became an adult and started really looking into why she was leaning toward a certain political party, she realized that no, really, she did not support some of their ideologies and policies. And so the point is, she questioned things and she decided that it wasn't for her, that she wanted a different path. We're all on a journey, and what obviously is right in my journey may not necessarily be what's right for your journey, but we can't evolve if we don't question what has been pounded into our heads as the norm. I thought about the hijab that Muslim women wear, and I wondered why we're so put off by that. Some people are just, they can't stand it. They just think it's horrible. Some people even go as far as going up to the women and trying to take the head covering off. And it occurred to me, we've always seen Catholic nuns in their habits, and I don't remember people getting so hostile as to where they would run up to a nun and try to take it off of her head. And so why do we respond in that manner? If you believe in God, both religions believe in the God of Abraham. That's just something to think about. Why do we feel so strongly about things? And just do a little research. do some reading. Go to the library. Use the internet. Find out why you feel the way you feel. Look up the definition of a democratic society, a fascist society, a communist society, and a democratic socialist society. Just check out the different definitions and see if you really know the actual real response, the truth of what any of those terms mean. You might be surprised. So that's really all I have to say today. It's just those things came into my head, and I thought they were great examples of feeling a certain way, growing up a certain way, assuming something is this way, but you never really checked it out. You just went about what you'd been told since you were a child, and you might feel differently. My journey's not your journey. As I said, I am not trying to convince people of any direction. All I would like for people to do is think on their own. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a follower. Think on your own. Be your own person. Love one another. Tell someone you love them today. Be kind. You don't have to be rude, crude, and I just think sometimes hold back. Don't unleash your wrath and your anger, and think why you do what you do and why you think the way you think. So until next time, my friends, love one another. Be kind. Bye.